Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everyone who currently is at home, if not at work or elsewhere. So we're going to play a new game, and it's titled Resident Evil 6. Now this takes place years after the event of Resident Evil 5, and also um, there was a movie promoting based off the stories that takes place before the events of Resident Evil 6 called Resident Evil Damnation, if I'm correct, and the protagonist was Leon Kennedy. And is there some interesting um, kind of a filler before the movie starts? Of course, it takes place with the Leon story. Um, I'm just going to say that for now. In this game, it's a bit different because you actually have four different characters throughout the course of the game, and each of them has his own story, has his own set of horror element to it. And one of them you play as Chris, another one you play as Leon, another one you play as newcomer Jake, and the fourth one was Ada Wong. Now, Ada Wong is well, when I played this on the PS3 version, Ada's story was locked, and in order to get that story unlocked, you have to play the other three, the first three, and then you get your you'll get her story. It's interesting. The bad thing about the game at that time when it came out was the camera angles was really awkward. I really couldn't able to aim correctly when it came to when it comes to searching like duck and cover mechanics. Um, the AI I think the AI wasn't that bad compared um, to the fourth one. I mean, especially the fifth one. A lot of people complain about Sheva's character, and the thing is that it was really not Sheva in general. The thing about it is that like I was saying, um, Sheva's character wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. It's just that the AI in that time was really awkward, and it kind of forced you to play second player, and yeah, it was really awkward, and they would die easily. and and this one's a bit different, or at least the last time I played. They would be kind of immortal per se. I mean, they'll take a lot of damage, but they won't die. So, yeah, that was actually. Did they? Did they? Ooh, was that was that Revelations? Oh gosh, I can't remember it. I like I said, I haven't played this game in a while. I don't think I got the trophy for this one. I don't think so. I remember playing this game under professional mode. I think I was missing one or two trophies in order to get platinumized, but I'm not sure. However, there was other couple of things that it made me. So, like I was saying, um, yeah, there was some DLC that I just didn't caught my attention, and it was interesting, but it was like maybe like $10 here, 15 over there, and 10 over there. I was like, no, I mean, I'm more of a single player type of guy, so and the multiplayer didn't really caught my attention. Not even, not even much with mercenaries either, which is, I mean, the fourth one you actually have. Well, I wouldn't say you don't have to, but there is some sort of there is some sort of what is that word called? And so yeah, there was some sort of incentive to play mercenaries on Resident Evil 4 because when you reach a certain high score with characters and throughout different levels. Yeah, so like I was saying, there was an incentive. There's an incentive to it because you get something cool out of it. Based on Resident Evil 5, the only incentive is that whatever points you gain, you can use it to redeem for costumes or weapons or infinite weapons or action figures. And this one, I don't believe you don't get anything out of mercenaries. I mean, you do unlock certain characters, certain costumes, but those costumes, last time I played, were not available for single player. So, yeah, it was a really dull and boring. It was a bit of a vanilla features, which sucks because I remember when this game was promoted or was previewed for Game Informer, I was stoked. I was excited because I think I just finished playing Resident Evil 5, and then I was playing the past Resident Evil games before, And then when they mentioned about that, I was like, I gotta put my money in there. But I remember that I pre-ordered just the game itself. It was too ridiculous for me to go get the collection because I think they, I can't remember what was the collection edition, but it was like maybe $100. And then there was the collector's edition of the game guide, which I did bought. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I could still use the game guide here, but now it's somewhere around, I think, in the storage unit. And no, trust me, I rarely. I don't think I ever got rid of anything Resident Evil related. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I think I gave away my sister a Stars beanie because I don't really wear much beanies. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start playing it. Now, like I said, there's different versions of this horror game. So this is in fact a survival horror game. Well, it's survival horror, but there's survival action, and then survival horror itself, and then there's just basically survival. What is it called? I think it was called suspense survival, if I'm correct. Now, when I started playing this game, that version did not came out. The title screen that never came out when I first time played it. I remember that it was a big ass 6, and that was pretty much it. I am not joking. And yeah, it was just that big ass 6, and then on the bottom would say Resident Evil, and then 6. But yeah, this is a first. Now it's been a while, as you can see. The game came out back in 2012 for the PS3, and then it would get re-released on its PS4 version in 2016. So there has been some time that's passed. So this game has also has an active. Well, I'm assuming it gets updated on quite often. So let's go ahead and play this game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Brightness. Adjust brightness so that the number 6, is barely visible. Well, I mean, it's a decent size. I mean, I look at the. Now, this is M-rated, so I can cuss a little bit if I want to. Now, as you can see, there's that big fucking 6 right there. I mean, I could see that even at the darkest. Of course, I could always adjust it later on, the settings. Oh wow. I didn't know. I thought it was still. Alright, so let's go ahead and look around. Or is someone shooting at us? It looks like we're dragging. Oh, that's Leon. You know, I would love to cosplay his version of Resident Evil 6. A little bit of stubble. I need a wig. I have a blue shirt.
It's not over yet.
I have double holsters.
Hang in there, Helena.
Hold on a sec. Ouchie. Let's
I slow you down. Just go.
You're
Okay.
not getting off that easy. Come on. After all we've been through, it'd be a waste to give up now. Let's try this way. We're almost through this. Let's take a break. There's gotta be a first aid kit in here somewhere. Makes me sick seeing good soldiers die like this.
There's an herb.
Leon, are you there?
Hunnigan,
Good to hear you're okay. Where's Helena?
she's not doing too good. She needs medical attention.
Do you have any herbs left?
A few, but I'm not sure they'll help.
Okay, listen. Just follow my instructions.
Hold on, Helena. Too many good agents have died here today. You're not getting added to that list.
Leon.
Damn it, out of ammo! Can't let your guard down for a second. How do you feel?
I think I'm gonna be okay. Thank you.
Leon, what are you doing? You need to get out of there, now!
We're heading to the quad tower.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
There are BSAA agents there with survivors. I can't abandon them.
All right. Then let me help. I'll direct you through the safest route.
Thanks, Hunnigan.
I've sent over the field guide to your PDA. You can always refer to that in a pinch.
Okay, I've got the headset here. Adjust voice chat speaker volume. I actually have my headset here, but I want to get the wireless ones next time.
You got it.
Hunnigan, can we make it to the tower this way?
Yes, just keep moving in that direction.
Just keep going to that direction. Careful with the hair, man. Better start running. Oh boy.
Over here! Get in!
Oh, you cunt! Get off me! Let me go! Oh boy, what's going on now? Uh-oh, someone got a shot. I got shot.
Damn it, I can't bring her up. Come on.
Whoa, hold on.
Pull up!
This thing isn't gonna hold up much longer.
Just a few more blocks.
Let him go. Oh!
Shit! Hold on!
Oh, craps!
I guess.
Damn, that's some Uncharted shit right there. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a breather. Okay, so let's put pause for a moment. Okay, so I played this game before. I beat this game several times in the PS3 version, and not sure you guys can see me. I think I should have just had this on. Okay, so the problem about this game was the massive use of mini games. As you can see, that I was going through against the zombies and the helicopter scene. Now, this was a foundation for the fourth one, as there's certain in-game quick-time events that you have to pull off in order to move on. Otherwise, you'll either get injured or you'll get killed. So it was basically the first of its kind to being introduced in Resident Evil. And of course, they would do it again for the fifth one, and they would do it pretty much for the rest of the games. Now, I never played the seventh one, nor will I ever. It's just that I don't see Resident Evil 7 as as how should I say, Resident Evil series. You know, it's for me, Resident Evil 7 is basically Capcom's version of Silent Hills. That is how I see it. These guys ripped it off. They said, "Hey, Silent Hills has been canceled. Let's take whatever whatever beautiful, awesome thing about Silent Hills, and just shit it in there." And for me, I've seen the entire gameplay of Resident Evil 7. They said it was scary as hell. For me, it was boring as fuck, to be honest. I hated the way how the characters were. I hated the bosses. There was no creativity. It did not scare me. It bored me. That's what it did. I think, to be honest, if Resident Evil 7 was his own IP, I would tell them it would look badass. I would actually invest time to play it. But since these guys decided to say, "Hey, let's go ahead and put this and put Resident Evil 7 on it," I'm like, I thought that I was going to be playing as Leon, or I thought I was playing as Chris, or something like that. But no, no, there wasn't. You get to see Chris in the end of the game, but it did not get my attention. It was a really boring experience, and there's been people from certain Resident Evil fandoms or Resident Evil people from the Resident Evil community have said that I'm not much of a Resident Evil fan if I'm not into the seventh one. And the thing is that I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. I'm willing to play Outbreak or Outbreak File number 2 than playing fucking Resident Evil 7 because it was boring. That's right. It was boring. And the other DLC content that was there, oh my god, it was just simply one boring walk. That's basically how it was. I know they tried to get into the horror, trying to get back into the horror genre, but there's different ways how to do it. And first person view for Resident Evil, it just didn't get my attention. It was basically like playing Condemned or Mirror's Edge or any other horror-based game that was first-person view. But I think Resident Evil should never gone to that area. They should have never done that. And for me, I was a bit disappointed, and I don't take it back. I still stand on my word. And yeah, I mean, if you enjoy the seventh one, I'm glad you did. But I just cannot, will not invest my time to that fucking game. So yeah, I'm just not gonna get into it. That's it. Period. I mean, I'll watch someone play it, but I will not play it. You will never see me with a controller and live streaming Resident Evil 7. You will never see me doing that at all. Even if the game was free, even the game was for free, I will not touch that fucking piece of shit. So yeah, so that was one of the big problems about Resident Evil 6 is simply the quick time events. and also the wonky controls, but eventually they would uh, tune them up and patch them up throughout the course of its duration. Like I said, I don't think I've got the trophy for that one. I know I got a trophy for Resident Evil 5, but I don't think I ever did with the sixth one. I think I reached to a certain degree. I think I needed to beat the game under professional mode, and I don't think I ever did. So, yeah, and then there was another difficulty, a hidden difficulty that was also patched as well. That's called No Hope Left, which was basically the subtitle to the game. That the difficulty was extremely. I haven't played it, but I've seen someone playing it, and it's crazy. You could only play it online at that time. So what it basically was is that the enemies were a lot more resistant to firearms, and whenever you get shot, instead of say taking like half a block or full block, they will take at least 2 or 3 tops. So you have to be really vigilant, you have to be really careful, and you have to be a lot more tactical of what weapons and what skills you were planning to bring. Now this one's a bit different compared to Resident Evil 5, in which the fifth one you basically get all infinite weapons. Of course you have to spend a little extra to get those infinite weapons here and there. This one, I believe you get different types of skills, and then you could use those skills to customize your throughout the course of the level. So yeah, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of variables to work around. So if I had to compare Resident Evil 6 to another game, I would have to say it would be as vast as Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That there was just simply options beyond options beyond options. The listings basically can go forever. It's basically infinite or endless. And yeah, in one level you can use guard against shooting, or you could be resistant to bullets in one, and the other one you have to be more on melee. Or this one you need infinite ammo for the grenade launcher. Or if you want to play it safe, you need something a bit more up close and personal, you get the shotgun. So yeah, there was a lot of ways how to beat this game, or to beat the level. So it definitely is a lot of trial and error. Of course, once you know how to do and how to adjust your skills, you'll become better at it.
You got it. Something doesn't feel right.
She has a hunch. Okay, time to jump over.
Back for more.
Now the prologue. Now when I first played the prologue, there was nothing special to it. It was simply a sample. That's the one that I know. This is the title logo that I'm familiar with. I don't think you could ever play the prologue. It just gives you a sample of what's going on. Okay, now here, this is the interest. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So remember that I was telling you about that Ada's story is hidden or is unlockable. It's locked until you beat the first three, which is Leon, Chris, and Jake. Now it doesn't matter how you play them, as long as you beat them, then Ada's will pop out for available. It simply adds. It is simply, how should I say, the layer on top of the layer. Basically like a cake. Of course, Leon's, Chris, and Jake's, they're all basically layers, but Ada's is basically the icing on top of the cake. Now, in Ada's story was interesting. The thing is that in the game, you when you're playing, say, a Leon story, you get the option to play as Leon or his partner. The same thing with Chris and Jake. You have a partner to tag along with. Now in Ada's, when I first played it, it was only her that it was available to play. So a lot of people got upset as to say, okay, you give all these other characters a partner to join with, but not Ada. Why is that? And so let me show you of Leon's. Let's just give you guys an example. Now here we got difficult, under easy, amateur, veteran, and oh wow, they actually put professional up there, and no hope. Oh wow, wow. This is actually interesting because, like I said, you can't play. I mean, no hope was not available for single player, and you had to beat professional mode in order to have this unlocked. So to just simply said, fuck it, no hope, this is actually really, really interesting. What does it say? A mode that will quickly rob you of any hope for survival. Wow. Like I said, I think the farthest I ever got to was professional mode, and then I started playing other games. My biggest problem about gaming is that I would get invested through a certain game and play hours and hours and hours, but then once there's another game that comes to play, I'm like, okay, I really want to put more time at this, but I got this game, I recently bought it. It would be a bad investment if I bought a $60 game and I'm not touching the goddamn thing. So that's what happens. This is the reason why I don't buy that many games as I used to anymore, because I want to make sure that I play this game to its fullest, try to unlock as many specials as I can before I said, okay, I have sucked this bone dry, I am going to the next game and move on. So let's see how, let's just say for example we're going from normal mode, okay? And as you can see, you have the option to play as a Leon or Elena, and then once that's done, then you move on. I'm assuming you move on to the game. Now let's go ahead and go to Chris. Now as you can see, the attire, I'm sorry. New game, chapter select, skill settings. That's interesting. They got all this stuff ready. Holy crap. Okay, so remember what I was telling you guys about the melee and the skills and all that stuff? Okay, so you have 3 skills to choose from throughout the course of your game, of your level. You can switch them throughout the course of the level. Say for example, you're done with that level. Okay, you could quit and come back, and then you could readjust whatever you've equipped. Now this is actually really interesting, because in the 5th one, like I was telling you about, you don't get these features. You only get just action figures and costumes and artwork and filters and so on. But you get infinite ammo. But here, this is different. This is a lot more investment. There's a lot of stuff that you have to kind of tweak around here and there. Now, to get skill points, you basically it's basically like a ranking. If you get an S, you get more skill points. If you get a lower rank, you get less. So you have to try to aim to that high grade as you can possible. Now, obviously, I played this game on the PS3, but I haven't played it since, so I will get really rusty. So if I die a lot, or if I get low ranks or low grading, please do not judge me. It's really tricky when you're trying to get. So here's the story. I recently bought a bike, right? I haven't rode a bike in a long time. When I sat my ass on that bike, I was wonky. I was like that. I was losing balance because I was like, oh shit, I don't know how to bicycle, but I should learn it because I've done it before. And then I got better. I practiced, and within 2 or 3 minutes, my reflexes, my coordination went back up, and been riding the bike here and there now and then, and it feels great. So I'm going to get a bit rusty, but once I get used to playing this game on and off screen, I will show you guys even a better performance. Okay, so you can see it here. You got your all your level, your firearms. Of course, it takes time to increase. And of course, you can't go to max level unless you start at 1. So yeah, all these ones are extra things that you need to do. Kill 330 Javo, 30 zombies, Eagle Eye, reload your weapons quickly, last shot. So yeah, this is really, really interesting. Oh man, I haven't played this game in a while. I'm like, oh my god, do I remember? I remember that I unlocked all of them. I know that because it took me a while. Single player, Keeps your partner from helping you when you're in trouble. I know there's some game, I know there's a level that you have to do it on your own. So yeah, this is definitely for different characters. I'll tell you guys all about it later on. But yeah, here you have to really be a psycho and kill a lot of enemies. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I think this last one, I believe, has to be infinite ammo. I think so because it took me a while. Okay. Okay, so let me show you guys how it looks like. Now this is for online gaming. Join another player's game. And then this was an interesting one. Now this was added on the patch. So when I first bought the game, you basically go to new game, and then I think the thing is that it wasn't like in the 5th one that there was sessions that you say, okay, I'm gonna quit here, and then it's like, say, level 1. And then level 1, 2, level 1, 3, and so on. This one's just simply one whole level. Even though there was save points here and there, you can't really go back to that certain level. So, for example, there is a special item you need to break at level 1, 3, and somehow, for some reason, you missed it. You can't go back and go to level 1, 3. You can't. You have to go start the whole fucking level from 1-1 all the way to say to level 1-4. So you have to go spend, instead of saying instead of say playing that level for 5-10 minutes, you have to play about an hour just to get that part, and that is if you got that part. And the thing is that some of these things are like, especially some of the extra features or special features are required for trophies or unlocking other cool stuff. That will be time wasted. Even though you did somewhat helped out on other stuff, you couldn't get that certain item, so you had to go back to the whole level again, or the whole chapter. So they did this specifically so that way, if you missed it, you could go back to that level or to that section and then retry. So yeah, it was a good feature. Like I said, it was not there when I first time played it, but I'm glad that, like I said, this is the upgraded version of the third one. I mean, of the PS3 version. Okay, now as you can see in the background, we got zombies. Now, a lot of people have said that Leon's story is perhaps the best one, since it pays homage to the survival horror that Resident Evil grew up with, or was built on. Now, Chris is more of a survival action. This is very similar to how Dead Space 3 was. Now, also in Resident Evil 5, you can definitely tell that you got much more action related as opposed to survival horror. So you got survival action, but not survival horror. Now, Jake's, this is an interesting one. This is more of a survival suspense. Since you will in fact be killing monsters left and right, you will be pursued by a certain BOW named the Ustanak, if I'm saying it right. But you will be chased. So this is going to be a bit of a cat and mouse type of story. For I think my sister, she played this game and she said that she really enjoyed this one a lot. So yeah, it was interesting. It was, I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. And this one is Addict. Now, this one's a little bit more stealthy-ish. Now, if you're more into like Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid, this is definitely your go-to. As like she's more of a spy, and you're going to be doing a lot more stealthy things. I was a bit disappointed when I first played this game. I was a bit disappointed because I was expecting more of a hacking and more spy type of stuff. You know, because you're more like you're the shadow blending through the darkness. And I enjoyed Ada's story. I did, but I just needed that extra panache, that little extra zazz. Like, if I could say hotwire, or if I could hack in through computers and stuff like that, that would be badass. But this is more of a stealth related. And now the interesting thing about Ada, like I said, since she was the only character back then that was just her, the lone wolf, they actually heard her complaints and they gave her the that's interesting. I heard music. Yeah, I heard music. So as you can see now, originally there was just Ada being shown there, but here, that's interesting. So there's a soldier there. I'm not sure, a mercenary, I think. I'm not exactly sure what his name is, but I'm assuming he's helping you out. I think unless you play in a 2-player mode, I think. I'm not really sure. I've never, after the patch I've never played Ada Story because I think I've unlocked all the features, so there's no need for me to go back. Now, once you put this under normal mode, it will give you all these options. Agent Hunt setting. Agent Hunt, not Hunk. As you can see here. Huh. Did I ever had this before? But yeah, but this would be the last settings that you'll be adjusting before you actually play the game. So you got partner join. That means that anyone can let you can join in your gameplay. This is offline, so that way no one comes in and bothers you. Because sometimes it comes out of random. You're playing, you're having fun, and then you get invited or someone joins in your party. Location settings. Yeah, we could put it under home region. Objective settings, playing for fun, serious players only, playing for medals, here for the story, looking for emblems. Okay, so the emblems would be something else that we'll talk about later on. So we're just going to say don't allow playing for fun, friendly fire in case if you ever get shot. That way, in case you guys don't don't kill each other, and infinite ammo, which I thought that would not be available. Well, I don't think it can be available unless you unlocked it. But we're about to hit that hour, so let's go ahead and play the game. Alright, let's go do this game under normal mode. Play as Leon. And enable Agent Hunt. I still need to learn what's that all about, but we're going to leave that on. This would be interesting. I'm just gonna put it in there. I seriously doubt that's gonna happen.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world. We have to come to my desire to reveal the truth. I'm going to tell them. It might create more problems. It's time we take responsibility. We want to have any chance. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President!
It's all my fault. I did this.
What are you talking about?
Prologue's Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
How do you know my name?
Yes?
Hunnigan.
Thank God you're both all right.
How do you two know each other?
That's Helena Harper. She's been with the Secret Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
I just shot the president.
What are you? He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to. He saved my life.
God help us. All right, I'll submit the report. You two just focus on getting the hell out of there. The virus has already spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter, and it's not slowing down. You need to hurry.
Not before we check out Tall Oaks Cathedral. Agent Kennedy's got a lead that might tell us who's responsible for this.
Leon, is that true?
Yeah. I think I might have something.
Roger that. I'll map out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
I got a lead?
You will if you come with me.
Adam, I'm sorry. So what's so special about this church? You have some sins to confess?
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
Okay, so there's something I forgot to add. Now, there was someone, I can't remember which YouTuber, which one of my viewers were. He was discussing that he wants to learn more English. I think it was Nadador, if I'm correct. And he's from Brazil, and he wants to get, like I said, he wants to get into more English. And he told me, hey, could you do me a favor? I don't really watch your videos live, but I do watch them when I have a chance. Could you do me a favor, put under subtitles so I could read? So for you, Nadador, I will definitely do it for you. So I forgot to put under subtitles. I think there was subtitles if I'm correct. Okay, that's brightness, sounds, in-game voices, speaker, adjust the volume and in-game sound effects. Nope. Huh. Was there ever a, I think here. There you go. Display ID on the game. Display subtitles during the game. Change the HUD position. No, that's fine. Alright. In-game HUD displays. We'll leave it on. Yeah, we'll leave that on too. Alright, let's go ahead and put under subtitles. Oh. That's weird. Yeah, so here's the thing. There was a patch for the third one on the PS3 version, and you could able to download different, but I'm not kidding. You have the option to change the voices or the language of, let me rephrase that. You had the option to change different languages. So there was the English one, Spanish, Italian, Japanese, French, Portuguese. Oh my god. So one time I was playing Resident Evil 6, and I think it was on the PS3 version. Yeah, it had to be the PS3 version. I was playing it late night, and my dad was passing through me, and he heard that one of the characters was speaking Spanish, and he said, "Oh, mira, están hablando español." Y told him, "Yeah, sí, that's que puse la idioma para español." I told him that there was an option or a patch to change the language, very similar to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So yeah, it was really fun. I had a chance to listen to the other voice actors lending their own talents. Of course, obviously, um, my Spanish is pretty good, but French needs some learning. Japanese needs some learning. Portuguese needs some learning. Any other languages besides English and Spanish, I do require some attention. So there you go. We got subtitles on, and let's resume.
You're gonna tell me everything once we get to the cathedral. Deal?
Deal.
Okay, sounds like a good. Sounds fair.
The power's out.
Well, there's food. Who's hungry?
Okay.
You see one of them, aim for the head. It's your best bet.
Got it.
This is where the reception was gonna be. They'd all be here eating dinner right now if...
You think anyone survived?
I hope so. I can't believe this is happening again. It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. We're going to this cathedral of yours. But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
Uh-oh.
I know. What was that?
Only one way to find out. Let's go. In the back.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Are you all right?
The fog.
What?
The fog. It came out of nowhere. Liz! Wait, let me go! It's too dangerous. My daughter, she's all alone. If we don't do something...
All right, I get it. If you don't keep it down, you won't live to save her. You understand?
Liz.
Is that your daughter? All right, let's find her.
Leon, we don't have time to...
We're making the time.
Liz, where are you?
Psst, Liz.
What was that sound? Oh God!
They're scared.
I call that food. Emergency foods.
Turn the lights on.
Stay sharp. That's quite a draft.
We need to find her.
We will. Just stay close.
Thank you.
Is anyone going to put out the fire?
Liz! Liz!
You gotta whisper. Next time, like, yo, Liz, I'm here.
Please answer. It's your daddy, Liz.
It's locked. Use your karate kicks, Leon, to break to that door. Get to your inner Cobra Kai.
Wonder how much time we have before these corpses are on their feet.
Okay. So, a few years ago, my sister and I, we went out to go watch the limited screen time of Resident Evil Vendetta, which takes place after the events of Resident Evil 6. Leon...
You alright?
I will be once I find my daughter. I called her cell, but we got cut off. I know she's here, somewhere.
And it starts with, I believe it was Leon, Chris, and Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca Chambers finally makes an appearance after all this time. And she plays now as a... no, she doesn't play. She's now a doctor of herbs, I think. Ever since the raccoon incident, or the mansion incident, she had decided to go to pursue her studies to become a medic or a doctor.
We need to get the elevator working again.
It's locked, but I work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car.
Thanks. Now let's find Liz and get the hell out of here.
Liz? Liz, is that you?
So, in the beginning of the movie, we're watching it and it's dark, super duper dark, and the movie was there. I mean, it's being played, and we're all getting invested of the movie. And then the clock tower, the granddad's clock goes off. The chime is wrong, and my sister jumped off the chair. She got scared. And everyone was just, I wouldn't say laughing at her, but they kind of smiled and giggled because, you know, it's a jump scare. It's supposed to get you off hand or off guard. So just seeing that, Liz?
Liz!
Dad, where are Mom and Liam?
They already got out. They're waiting for us at home.
Oh, sorry, I just got a notification from my cosplay colleague, DJV. She's being part of the Spooky Spectacle 2020 at Granbury in September. It's $5 at the door. It's not bad. I mean, I would love to go there, but I am still a bit hesitant of going to any conventions. I would love to get back into cosplay and go to conventions and socialize with everyone, but it's still simply too much of a risk to still go at it. I mean, once the pandemic has finally dropped to a massive minimum, then I could go out and have a good time and you know, stay late and go to the or spend the night over.
How do we get out of this place?
Stuff like that.
The underground parking lot. The elevator is up ahead. Hopefully it still works. Let's get this out of our way.
Elena, help me out, please.
I'm glad you guys were here. It's going to be okay, Lizzie. You're going to be okay.
Oh boy.
We're almost there.
Oh boy. She's getting there.
Liz?
Oh boy. Sounds like someone's feeding.
Oh my god.
Oh snap!
He's already gone! Shoot her!
Shoot her! Shoot her! Lionel, bitch!
I can't believe this.
You had to put her
Get
down.
used to it. It's either them or us. and they don't hesitate.
Exactly.
Why does that happen? I don't think we're alone in here.
Nope.
Elena, grab your gun. Shit! Don't let him in!
Hey, yeah. Oh, Jonathan Gutierrez, hola, soy el único. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Jonathan? Ojalá que todo va bien. Yeah. Yeah. Karate.
He's dead. Let's go.
Okay, I don't have any more. I don't have any more ammo. Let's get out of here.
That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay.
Elena. Okay, Jonathan says, soy colombiano. Veo que tu patrimonio. ¿Qué es eso? What's that? What's patrimonio? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's behind them? Oh boy. Oh boy, you better do something. Better do something. Use that sign. Use that sign. Yeah!
Leon, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
No, they're zombie food now. Nom 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 nom.
You're right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Exactly. I say let's get the fuck out of here. Make like a tree and get the fuck out of there. Okay, we got some comments. Hold on, so let me go read these comments. Hey Trujillo, ¿eres de Brasil? ¿De Brasil? No soy de Brasil. Soy americano. Pues mexicano, pero nací en América. ¿Eres Brasil? No soy portugués. No soy brasileño. Soy mexicano. Okay, so let's go pick up some. Let's go pick him up and reload to become more of a badass. Alright, Jonathan, ¿hablas bien el inglés? ¿Sabes cómo escribir inglés? Un poquito, más o menos, sí. Dígame, por favor. Yeah, I just asked him if he's really familiar with English. Does he know how to write? Does he know how to read? Más o menos. Okay, that's good. That's good. Poco, no tanto. Whatever. I'll take it. Yo tomo eso.
He said it was some fun. If this thing spread in gas form, and anyone who breathed it in got infected.
That would mean everyone on campus.
Yeah. But then why is it so quiet? I've got a bad feeling about this.
What is this now? Star Wars? I have a bad feeling about this. Soy el único. Huh. ¿De cuál es tu Resident Evil favorito? Okay, now he's asking me what's my favorite Resident Evil game. Ay Dios mío, ¿cuál sería el mejor? Esa es una pregunta muy difícil, honestamente. No sabría decirte la verdad cuál es mi favorita. Yo creo que depende el humor, depende el modo, o sea, depende el, el humor que estoy. En ocasiones me gusta jugar los juegos clásicos de Resident Evil. Me gusta mucho jugar el 4 y el 5. Revelaciones también me gusta jugar mucho de esa. Un poquito de vez en cuando de Outbreak. Pero yo creo que el único Resident Evil que nunca me ha gustado jugar tanto es el Code Veronica, Código Veronica. Y como mencioné temprano de mi video, no me gusta para nada el 7. El mío es el 4. Oh, okay, yeah, Resident Evil 4. I think anybody would have to say, you know, I think Resident Evil 4 is perhaps everyone's top list. It's so good. The replay value of that game is up high. You could play that game in different ways. You could beat the game with a shotgun, with just a shotgun. You could beat the game with just the handgun. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, there's so many ways you could play that game. ¿Sabías que hay un trailer de Resident Evil 8? No, lo he escuchado noticias acerca de eso, pero yo no he visto el trailer. Pero si van a hacer la misma mierda como hicieron con el 7, a la fregada, no me gustó el 7 ni tampoco voy a gustar el 8.
Didn't mean to do that.
So, todavía no voy a comprar el tercero, el versión nuevo del tercero. Pero a ver si un día con poco dinero lo compro. ¡Hey, ya! ¡Hey, ya! Huh. And it dissolves. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. There you go. See? Yeah. También sacando el. Sí. Esto sí escuché que van a hacer esa mierda. No sé para qué le hicieron eso si ya está simplemente perfecto. So, according to Jonathan, he mentions that they're planning to also remake the fourth Resident Evil, which for me was already basically perfect. I mean, yeah, it could have been a bit better, but I'll take it for what it is as a foundation of better Resident Evil games. Yeah. I'm sorry if I keep saying that. It's just a couple of weeks ago I was watching what you call it, Black Dynamite, and he's always doing some sort of silly ass sound effect when he kicks, and yeah, ever since then I just got into it. So hopefully it does not become a bothersome for you guys. Y ahora tengo una pregunta para Jonathan, para Jonathan. Aquí en América hay muchos cosplayers famosos y famosas. ¿Hay cosplayers famosas ahí en tu país? Conozco una que es de... Yo creo que es de Bolivia o de Argentina. ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué? Okay, let's take a look at the window. Dímelo otra vez. Cosplayers. No sé qué es un cosplayer. Es gente que se vistan de personajes basados de películas. Oh, you cunt! We're gonna have to back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Where are you, Elena? Elena? That's what I'm talking about. Ah, no, not. Oh, qué lástima. Yeah. Yeah, there's... I've been meeting a lot of lady cosplayers here and there from different parts of the world. Especially from Instagram. I think I got quite a few European cosplayers. I would love to work with one of them that lives at Slovakia. No, she's Slovak, but she lives at in Austria. ¡Uy! Ya volví. Ah, bienvenido, Jonathan. Oh shit! Saw that shit right there? I remember that I could use... Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Hold on a sec. Because I could use this one for both guns. I could use both hands in when I'm playing as Leon. I just forgot. I forgot how to do it. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on. Don't get upset. I'm still learning. Okay. Okay, triangle. See? Haha. I'll be like this. Bang, 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 bang. I speak Spanish. Ok, bueno. Pues ojalá que sí, porque ahorita estamos hablando español. ¿Trabajas, Jonathan? ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you, Jonathan? Okay. Alright, let's combine them. Tengo 14 años. Oh, wow. Mira eso. Look at that. Pero me encanta el Resident Evil. No, pues qué bueno. Yo también me crecí en Resident Evil cuando estuve en mi adolescencia. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Oh, estoy viejito. Ya, estoy viejito como un dinosaurio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell was that? It's weird because he hit the zombie. Okay, the zombie was on the floor dragging. This guy was like, he elbow bashed with no one behind it, and somehow his elbow bash was so intense, so powerful, that I made his head explode. See, that's some Hong Kong Fu shit right there. Oh, a ver, what does Jonathan says? En mi país son las 10:45 de la noche. Sí, lo mismo conmigo también. He's saying that in his country it's only 10:45 at night, and surprisingly so is here in Texas. So yeah, we're basically sharing the same time zone. That is funny. Yeah, it's funny how the world turns such a way. Oh, too bad I can't smash. I can't Hulk smash. They're zombies. They're feeding.
I wonder if there are any survivors.
Are you trying to be funny, Leon? You trying to be a comedian, Leon? Trust me, zombies do not leave any survivors. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as survivors.
Thanks.
Smashy, smashy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lo siento mucho. I get out of control at times. Trujillo, yo no he podido pasar la de Leon S. Kennedy. Es que en el capítulo 2 me aparece error de juego simple. Huh. Mira eso. Okay, so Jonathan mentions that he couldn't able to pass Leon's story because in chapter 2 it will crash. Always. It would always crash. That's actually quite interesting. Es el juego que de Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil, el juego de Resident Evil 6 es basado de digital o del disco, porque puede ser que el disco está dañado. Yeah, so I asked him, is his game either disc-based or digital? So if that's the case, if it's digital, you may have to delete it and then re-download it again. Or if it's disc-based, well, that's the thing. If it's disc-based, maybe he needs to give it a nice wash with soap and water and let it dry out and then let it play. Lo juego en el console del 360, el Xbox 360 y vos. Okay. It could be. I mean, they still sell it under digital, so it could be it. You could still delete it and re-download it. It's a physical. I mean, it's digital, so you could always do that. That's what happens usually when you. Sometimes when you run out of space, you have to kind of delete games and then, or put them at the cloud, or you put them at your disk drive. If there's anything here that needs to be picked up. Right there. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go blow some shit up. skill points. There's one more right there. Okay, very good. Jonathan says, hay muchos directos de Resident Evil and este solo doy yo. Okay. And los demás también está viéndolo. Okay. Okay, I think what he's trying to say is that there's been quite a few videos of Resident Evil that he has seen, and I think he's trying to say there's a lot of sequels of Resident Evil. Well, that's true. I mean, there's 7, and well, Code Veronica is in fact canon, and so is Revelations. So yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot longer than you may think. There's a lot of copies. No joke. Have we been here? No, I do not think so. No, because I didn't get that herb. Okay, let's go ahead and mix this herb. You know what would be badass if there was a costume of Leon dressed up as a cowboy, like Revolver Ocelot. That would be badass. Of course, PlayStation exclusive. That would be badass. I would spend a little bit extra money for that. Let's see. Jonathan says, en 10 minutos vengo, okay? Okay, so it seems that Jonathan will be leaving shortly and he'll be back within 10 minutes. Yeah, go ahead, take your time, go do your thing. I'll still be live streaming. I got less than 15 minutes to play, so yeah, you take your time. You take your time, mijo. Do what you gotta do.
Roger. Get to the security gate. It'll lead you off the campus.
Okay, we got ourselves a couple of zombies here and there. However, I want to look around if there's anything cool, like punch. Because there's nothing better in the world than to have a cup of punch. What the hell? Yeah. Your kung fu is no good. Look at that, I'm strutting like Belmont in Castlevania. See, that's some Neo shit right there. Okay, let's heal ourselves. Oh, that's interesting. I thought I had that option to heal. Well, quickly. I just want to use it. Combine. I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, I think I just pressed R1. Oh, like a little pill. Like a mint. A Tic Tac. Was it always that complicated? I don't know, was it? Oh gosh. Was it? Seriously? Yeah. Wait a minute, discard? I don't want to discard. What the hell? Okay. Hold on a second. Let's take a little. Let's take. Okay, let's take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta go do something. Okay, and I am back. Okay, so I got less than 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and make them count. However, I can't see for crap. I can't see for shit. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit more of that's good enough. Odd. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh. They got sandwiches and sushi. Oh. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. See, I missed a good potty. Think that was a zombie. Yes, a kick in your belly costs you instant death. Oh my god, it's just insane. Oh, you know which other game I need to get back into? fucking, what is that game? Oh my god. The Evil Within. I gotta get back to that game. Gotta get back to that. Hopefully, I think once I'm done playing Resident Evil 6, I'll get back to The Evil Within. My brother-in-law was telling me about that. He was, hey, you know, I loved you. You were pretty good at the Evil Within. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that my own family was. See, this is what I wanted from the remake of Resident Evil 2. They have more control. It felt like Resident Evil 1 to have, like, it wanted to have extra features, but said, like, nah, we're gonna keep it as fucking ghetto. I mean, fucking broken. No, I'm actually doing pretty good right now, despite it being normal mode. I'm not sure how hardcore it would be on the 7. I mean, on the No Hope, but yeah, I think it would be a bit tricky. Okay. All right. Enough. And oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get back to it. We'll find ourselves a green herb and do something cool.
Roger.
Keep that trigger finger ready. Never know what's around the next corner.
Got it.
See, it sucks that I can't go anywhere like that. That I can't go back. When you see a lot of ammo lying around, it's because there's something's going to happen. Something's coming up. It's a trap.
You got it.
Click, 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 click. No clickety clack.
And again, the door's locked. There's no way out.
I'm on it. Just give me a minute.
So many.
Oh.
We can't take them
What
all.
the crap?
Now we know where all the infected are hiding out.
This is some pretty tight security for a college campus.
Oh, bitch. Oh, cunt. Oh, damn, what the hell?
Any day now, Buttercup. We gotta get out of here.
I've almost got it. Hang on.
Oh, cunt. Wrestling. Oh. Let me out, Tweety.
Get out of there, now!
My skin bullets! My skin bullets! They're gone! You fucking cunt! I did pretty good, to be honest. I just... yeah. Yeah. Jonathan says, "Dale con todo crack." Fucking right, I will. Kickity crack. All right. Let's see what else is in there. Let's see what other cool shit is lying around here. There's nothing around. Too bad I can't slide. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. ¿Cuál es tu personaje favorito, Leon o Chris? Honestamente, de los hombres, debe que ser Chris. No sé, me cae bien el cuate, pero mi favorito de todas, de todos, Jill Valentine. Eso, ay, Dios mío, ella. Eso sí, le doy su mordida. Hey, yeah. So this is one of the emblems that are scattered throughout the course of the game. I think there's 30 or 50, and if you get those, I know you get a trophy, but I'm not sure what other shit you get afterwards. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, so I can't really tell you. I think once I play the game, once I do another live stream, I'll give you guys more information of what other stuff there's available. So I think that's it for right now. Yeah, once there's a save point, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. ¿Cuál es tu jefe favorito de Resident Evil 4 o 6? ¿Cuál es mi jefe favorito? Yo digo que el 4 porque tenía más variedades. Pues no sé, el 6 también depende de cuál personaje escoges, porque hay diferentes jefes, hay diferentes enemigos. So, el Ustanak no puedes matarlo hasta casi el final del juego. Siemens es interesante, pero yo que el 4 sería bien mejor.
Thanks.
Stompy, stompy, stompy. Sigue aplastando, más esa tortilla esa cabrona. Lane. El del 4 es mi favorito, Krauser, y el 6 Simmons, pero cuando cambian de forma. Pues sí, para mí me gusta mejor cuando Simmons se convierte en dinosaurio. Esa es mi favorita. Krauser, pues sí, cuando ya está su última forma. Su última forma. Yeah, he was asking about the... Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot I could dodge. Stay down.
Glad you're here.
¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? I see you. I see you. ¡Uy! Ya, muérete, güey. There you are. Is that it? We're done? Visa done? Okay, I think we're good. We are good. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and scan this and get out and call it a night. Vegeta Gamer. Hola, Jonathan. Me envió, soy amigo de él. Oh, pues qué bueno. ¿Cómo estás, Vegeta Gamer? ¿Cómo estás?
Roger.
Y lamentablemente con esto. Yeah, there should be a save point, right?
Should have known better.
right up ahead. You're almost there. Keep running.
Oh! Damn! Elena! Elena, yoo-hoo! Oh, sorry.
I think we just found our ride out of here.
I'm coming.
Pues ya estoy ahí. I'm already there.
Are you sure?
I'm looking. What about the glove compartment?
No, nothing.
Keep looking.
Checking the card. It's easy to look.
Should we hotwire it?
Hold on.
Yeah, it'd be
Found the
like
key.
Terminator. Huh.
It's clear behind
He
us.
was a
Back
cop,
up.
and now he's driving a cop car.
You buckled in?
Yeah.
Alright.
Made it off campus. Now we just gotta get through town.
Without getting killed.
Keyword. Dios mío. You just push the brakes. Los frenos?
Leon, Helena, are you two all right?
Hanging in there. But we need another way to the cathedral.
Okay.
Well, I found an underground route that may be safer.
The sewers, huh? Great.
Oh no. Hey, ¿no tienes la agilidad? Tu compañera te cura y te da vida. Yo la tengo y vos, ¿por qué no? Trujillo, me tengo que ir. Mi celular me descargó. Oh, pues que lástima, that's too bad. Jonathan has to leave because his phone is going dead. So, yeah, that sucks. I know the feeling, too.
Okay.
Alright, let's just go there, and then that's it. Let's just call it a night. We're having too much fun, and it's barely Tuesday. We gotta spread the funness. We gotta spread the fun around.
I'm fine.
Why does he always make it so awkward? Get Spaniels, please.
We should hurry.
What's the matter? Not a fan of sewers?
Come on. Let's just get to the cathedral. And then I'll tell you everything.
Bioorganic weapons is a threat. I'm going to tell them everything. Everything we know about the Raccoon City incident.
But sir...
A lot of people are questioning my desire to reveal the truth. I know where they're coming from. It might create more problems than it solves. A lesson I learned well in the military. Weapons are a global threat, and we are partly to blame. We have to come clean and start working with the rest of the world if we want to have any chance of fighting this.
Whatever you decide, sir, I'm with you.
And I've always valued your friendship, Leon. It's time we take responsibility and end this mess.
It's gonna be a tough road.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get moving. We don't have much
All
time.
right.
Certainly got our work cut out for us.
Believe me, I know.
Alright guys, that is pretty much it. I'm going to call it a night. I would like to thank Jonathan Gutierrez and Vegeta Gamer for stopping by. Muchas gracias a Jonathan y a Vegeta Gamer por veniendo y acompañarme mientras jugando este juego. There is a possibility that I will not be live streaming tomorrow, but hopefully on Thursday and Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe, to keep in touch, and also put the bell on so that way you can see more of my videos that I'll be live streaming in the next few days, in the next few weeks, months, years, who knows, as long as I'm still around. So thanks again guys for watching. Hope you have a great night wherever you are, and till next time, good night.